Okay, it works. I just wanted to make sure my mic was actually registering before I unmuted, and it was. So, what's up, everybody? My name is Tentacle, and welcome back to a game that I never thought I'd come back to. I have some unfinished business with Pokemon Sword and Shield. 'Cause I still gotta hunt for Shiny Supersized Pumpkaboo. I was gonna do this during Halloween this year, but Splatoween happened, so I guess not. By the way, in between episodes, I completely changed the look of my trainer. I really like this look. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, I forgot I was doing some random Dynamax Adventures hunting last time. I need to do a thing. Now let's see, who do we got in the chat? We got Prox. Oh, you're talking about with this hunt. I see what you mean. We got JD, we got me. I remember you were Ron before, but you changed your username. We got Bread, we got Dylan, and I know Hank was here earlier. By the way, I'm just gonna get this out of the way right now. I understand if you guys are bitter about the recent Splatoon 3 Splatfest. I will purposefully not be talking about it in this stream. I already mentioned that in the pinned comment, but yes, please don't instigate that. And I appreciate the offer, me, but I already used the Sword and Shield legendary codes already. I'm good. I'm pretty sure most of them are expired anyway. I guess I had an egg already, but what was it? Oh no! This was from my Shiny Pichu hunt! Oh, if this ends up... excuse me. If this ends up being a Shiny Pichu, I'm gonna be upset. But I'd also laugh. I suppose we'll hatch this first, and then I'll explain how this is gonna work. So, there's that. And I also gotta get my egg hatching Pokemon, wherever it is. There you are. Colossal. I gotta make sure I have a Pokemon with Flame Body. Yep, that's the one. This has to be in the lead. And then I'll just put everyone else over here. Also, what's up, Tuesday? How you doing? I'm just trying to hatch a leftover egg from my Shiny Pichu hunt in this game, and then we'll get started on the Shiny Pumpkaboo hunt. I guess while I'm doing this, hang on. I'd like to leave Pokemon. I still have that supersized Gourgeist, right? Is this it? That's the one, and it's holding a Miracle Seed. So yes, take my supersized Gourgeist. And while that's happening, I'm going to do a thing. Let's see. I have a blank text file that I'm going to be using for this. Here we go. Then we put it here. And then we load up the counter app. I forgot how little I hunted for Shiny Pumpkaboo in the first place. Okay. Also, what's up, Nicholas? How you doing? I'm sorry, I don't seem to remember you right now, but if you are a returning viewer, then welcome back. That's nothing against you, I swear. It's just that it's hard for me to remember a lot of people's names at once. That's, like, not one of my strong suits, you know? Don't take that to heart if I don't remember you guys' usernames from time to time. I've said that before, but anyway. That Pichu wasn't shiny, so I guess I'm just gonna casually add one to the Pichu counter. Give me a moment. I haven't done this in ages. Also, what's up, Eclipse Knight? How you doing? And hang on. Let's see if the counter still works. It does. Sweet. But I gotta use the calculator plus and minus buttons that are on the side of my keyboard. Later on, I am gonna be adding or re-adding the Pumpkaboo GIF that I normally use. I just need to find a break to do so. I understand Pumpkaboo and Gourgeist are some of your least favorite Pokemon, me, but this is a shiny hunt that I have been wanting to finish. I promise, once I get it, I won't try to hatch another one. Unfortunately, though, I am going to be using the slower method for shiny hunting in this game, where I just go back and forth between the nursery until the eggs are ready. Hey, daycare lady, what's the deal? By the way, if you ever do any breeding hunts in this game, if the daycare lady says your Pokemon seem to get along alright, and you're using a Ditto, like me, don't worry about it. That's normal whenever you breed with Ditto. And yes, I still get the Supersized Pumpkaboo because the size of the Gourgeist carries over. You know what? Actually, since it has been a while, I think I am just gonna take the Pokemon back and then re-add them. It'll be easy. This will also give me some time to get the Shiny Pumpkaboo GIF again. By the way, I almost forgot. This is gonna be my only stream this week. I will be taking off for the rest of the week for Thanksgiving break. I will be back to streaming sometime either on or after the 27th of this month. Then I'll be doing a Salmon Run stream before Big Run. Fine, I'll just put the Shiny Pumpkaboo GIF here. And oops, I was laughing the whole time. I'm sorry. That's what happens when I put my PNG Tuber sprites on number keys. Oh, and Eclipse Knight, the reason why I'm doing this is I would have done this on Halloween this year, but Splatoween happened. And that sort of took priority. I wonder if I'll get any accidental shiny Pokemon from those Route 5 encounters. I haven't had that happen before, but it's possible. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, daycare lady. And now that that's working again, I can actually add the image. Where is it? There it is. It's a little small, but I can make it bigger. Right there. That's what we're looking for. It feels so weird to be doing this again, man. I mentioned this briefly in the chat before I went live, but I am most likely going to have to stop this stream at around 7 p.m. CST. There's going to be a pretty massive rainstorm heading my way around that time. Or at the very least, there's supposed to be one heading my way by then. I don't want to take any chances, you know. After I end the stream, I'll be working on my second analysis video for the Splatoon 3 Chill Season 2023. That should be out tomorrow afternoon. And that'll be my only video this week, because of the aforementioned break. But okay, we got a full set of 5 eggs, so I'll hatch those, and then I'll go back to the daycare lady. Good, that works. Oh, that's pretty cool, JD. I still need to shiny hunt Riolu in Scarlet and Violet. I've heard breeding in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is incredibly slow, even more so than this game. So I'll be avoiding it for the time being. But hey, who knows? Maybe if I want to, I'll go back there someday and hunt for Shiny Fione. That's a long-winded statement, by the way. I have no desire to shiny hunt Fione anytime soon. That was 103. Coming up. I swear, if I get this shiny early, I'm gonna be both happy and a little upset. I would have put this hunt off for so long if that is the case. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I need to put a question of the day poll up. That's totally fair, Eclipse Knight. Good luck with that if you choose to do that. I appreciate the offer, guys, but I usually like to hunt for Pokemon I use for breeding by myself. I'm not too worried about stats. But there we go. Polls up. Go vote. And yes, I did make sure to get a Flame Body Colossal. I had half a mind to shiny hunt Roly-Coly instead, so I could get a shiny Colossal for egg hatching. Don't worry about it, Eclipse Knight. You're fine. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I need to talk to the daycare lady now. There we go. That's pretty cool, Prox. I was about to ask what it was, but you answered me. Alolan Dugtrio. Oh yeah, that does remind me. Ever since I got the Shiny Charm in this game, I have been pretty lucky with Dynamax adventures. Let me see if I can find them. From Sudowoodo to Dialga, those are all the shinies I've found in Dynamax adventures. Or wait, no. Grimmsnarl as well. The shiny Lilligant was from an event raid. And yeah, that's right. How could I forget Buzzwole? One of my first ever Dynamax Adventure raids gave me a shiny Buzzwole. That's also fair, Eclipse Knight, and based, because using the sandwich method in Scarlet and Violet is the best shiny hunting method in the series, in my opinion. Ooh, a weather-based team, JD. That sounds pretty cool. I remember a while ago, by the way, I tried to shiny hunt the Pokemon Yamper in this game, but I gave up on it really quickly. The encounter method for shiny hunting in Sword and Shield is broken. Also, what's up, Tyler, and welcome back, Hank. I totally feel ya on being sick, Tyler. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I have been sick with a cold since Wednesday. I kid you not. Wednesday through Friday, I was pretty much debilitated by the cold. And ever since then, I've been on and off sick. I barely had enough energy to stream with Zan. By the way, to all the new people who are coming in, please read the pinned message at the top of the chat. Thank you. That is all I will say on the matter. I can't tell you how many times I'm probably going to have to say that during this stream, even though I'm not playing Splatoon 3. I'm definitely feeling better now, physically and mentally. But holy mackerel, it was not fun trying to make content while I was sick. That first analysis video I made over the chill season 2023, I was still sick when I did that. I tried to hide it, but I don't know how well that worked. Me too, Eclipse Knight. Me too. To those of you who are just coming in, there's a chance I may have to stop the stream at around 7 p.m. CST because of a nasty rainstorm headed my way. Also, I got another egg by mistake. I could just keep hatching these eggs, but I don't really wanna. Or, excuse me, I said that wrong. I could just keep collecting these eggs, but I still want to go 5 at a time. And thanks for the kind words, Tyler. I'm also hoping I can get better while I'm on Thanksgiving break. This stream and tomorrow's video will be my only content for the week. Oh, is that your team, JD? Let's read this. Okay, that looks like a very impressive team. I know Whimsicott can learn the move Hurricane. That might be better on a rain team, but I'm sure you've found a way to make it work. I don't really like to play Pokemon competitively. Just like with Splatoon, I'm casual in both games. I'm just a casual gamer overall, what can I say? So far, my day's been pretty good, Tyler. I got a lot more work done on my next Splatoon 3 video, but other than that, I've still been kinda sick. I did have enough energy to go to the gym today. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but for a few months now, I've been regularly working out 3 times a week. It's honestly a really nice routine that I've gotten into, because not only has it helped me feel better in terms of muscle weight, it just feels nice to get a good workout going, you know? I highly recommend it. Even if you're not that big on going to the gym, try to exercise 3 to 4 times a week. It'll improve your physical and mental well-being. I gotta make sure to not mash A too fast now. Alright, one more egg for this batch. By the way, because of the danger of that potential rainstorm, I'm also going to see if I can stop as close to a multiple of 50 as possible. So if that means I get to, like, 250 eggs, and I'm close to 7 p.m. CST, I'll probably stop the stream then. I don't know. We'll see how far I get by then. By the way, my current longest shiny hunt in this game is Galarian Meowth at 183 eggs. At least of the Sword and Shield shiny hunts I've done live. So, if I don't get the Shiny Pumpkaboo before egg 183, this will become my longest hunt. Yeah, that's what I'm always trying to spread the message of, Tyler. I'm glad you guys get it. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. At some point, I want to find some background music that I can play while I'm doing shiny hunts in either this game or Scarlet and Violet. You guys know those types of YouTubers that make stream-friendly songs of various genres? Most of the ones I've seen have been either lo-fi or old-school funk. But I do want to try that at some point. Because, I don't know about you guys, but I can get sick of the in-game Pokemon music if I shiny hunt for too long. I think that would be extremely helpful for breeding hunts, especially. Maybe before I do my next Gen 9 shiny hunt, I'll see if I can find a stream-friendly lo-fi playlist to use. Yeah, that's true, Eclipse Knight. Pumpkaboo has one of two different cries. The supersized one has a really low-pitched cry compared to the first one. I said pitched, by the way, before anyone accuses me of saying a no-no word. The small, average, and large size Pumpkaboo all have the same cry, and it's a lot higher. Hey, that's my thing. Sorry about that, Prox. I get what you're referencing. Don't worry, I always stay family-friendly on here, even if commentators are not. Like what happened when I was streaming Mario Kart with Hyper and everyone else. There comes a time, by the way, where that may happen. I end up being a guest on someone else's stream, and they have non-family friendly commentary. And I'm like, I don't care. I'll still stay family friendly. Also, what's up, Yin Yang? How you doing? Please read the pinned comment, by the way. That's all I'm going to say about the matter. Other than that, I'm having a great day. I just wish I would finally get over this cold I've been having. Oh, I hope the move went well, Prox. Or, I hope it does go well if it hasn't happened already. And see you later, Tyler. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm glad you guys get what I'm saying about being a guest. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I remember that reference. That's a good meme. Oh yeah, while this is going on, I have a story for you guys. Do you know, or did you know, I tried a fast food restaurant for the first time in my life last week? I have never had Hardee's or Carl's Jr. before last Saturday. I tried it for the first time in my life last week. And I gotta say it was alright. At best. On a scale of 1 to 10, I rated a 6. It's not my favorite fast food burger joint out there. My favorite is probably Cookout. But it's pretty good. Seriously though, if there's a Cookout in your area, go there, get yourself a burger. They make some banger burgers for a fast food place. There was even one in the area where I went to college. That's how popular it is. But yeah, Hardee's / Carl's Jr. was alright, but I highly recommend Cookout. I feel the exact same, JD. My shiny luck or just Pokemon luck in general is either really good or really bad. I don't think that's in my area, Yin Yang. I'll have to look it up. That sounds cool, though. Just based on that description. Alright, see you later, Hank. Thanks for stopping by. Fast food is really just reaping what you sow. It won't be really good, but at least you probably know what you're getting into. That's a pretty good way to put it, Prox. And yeah, if you ever do get the chance, go to a Raising Cane's. That's probably one of my favorite fast food chicken places. I like a lot of fast food chicken, honestly. There's one that's basically local to my area. It's called Slim Chickens. It's a pun on the phrase Slim Pickens. But that's really high up there for me as well. That and Cane's are probably my two favorite fast food chicken places. Anyway. I have a Zeraora? Yeah, I do. This was from all the way back when Pokemon Home first debuted. When it was connected to Sword and Shield, everyone got a free shiny Zeraora. This isn't hacked. Hand to goodness, this is a genuine event shiny Zeraora. Original trainer is home in all caps. That's how you know it's real. I still haven't used this thing. What number are we on? 120? Okay. More eggs. Going back to that fast food burger story real quick. The only other fast food burger place I haven't tried is Crystal, but I don't know if I want to, because all the Crystal locations that have been in my area are freaking desolate. No one is in the parking lots. So I'm like, is it really worth it to try Crystal? Oh, right. I still need to work on that Eclipse Night. Thanks for reminding me. I still need to hunt for the Swords of Justice in the Crown Tundra. I'll probably do that on my own time, because if you guys have never seen that part of the Crown Tundra, hunting for the Swords of Justice is a very slow and arduous process. I don't know if that's true, Prox, because there is a crystal near me in like an accessible part of my area, but it's just, no one's there. I guess it's not as popular as it used to be. Also, what's up, Taylor? How you doing? We are over here trying to hunt for Shiny Pumpkaboo in this game. I wanted to do this on Halloween, but A, Splatoween happened, and B, I got sick. Oh, wait, you're talking about the... I don't know if you were talking about Crystal or the Swords of Justice, but either way, your statements made sense. Yeah, true. If I'm being perfectly honest, guys, I don't like McDonald's and Burger King as much as I used to. I think they're I'm trying to see if I can word this properly. It just hasn't been hitting as much. Maybe my tastes have changed, and that's fine. That's partially why I started this whole fast food burger escapade. Hi, Nettie, I see you there. Aw, man, I was kind of hoping that would be shiny, because it would be on a funny number if that were the case. Ah, dude, I'm so jealous, JD. The only mythicals I were able to get from BDSP were the mystery gift ones. So I got Manaphy, Jirachi, and Mew. And I did get Mew in Gen 9 as well. So no need to worry about that. I was able to get that and Mewtwo. Let me tell you what, though. That Mewtwo Terra Raid was so freaking hard. It was the hardest Terra Raid boss in the game for a reason. Holy mackerel, I did not have fun with that. But disregarding Mewtwo, I'd say the hardest 7-star Terra Raid boss we've had was Cinderace. If you never got to fight the unrivaled Cinderace, consider yourself lucky. It was so painful. I ended up having to cheese that fight with a Slowbro that knew Stored Power, Nasty Plot, Iron Defense, and I think Torment. No, wait. Slowbro can't learn Torment. I probably just taught it Psychic. I can't remember. But I mainly used Stored Power, Iron Defense, and Nasty Plot to beat Cinderace. I'm glad I got it, but at the same time, I had no fun. Yeah, just gathering up a squad for the Mewtwo raid was awful. Of all the 7-star Terra raids we've had in Scarlet and Violet, I've only been able to solo one of them. And believe it or not, it was Hisuian Decidueye. Grass Terra type, if I'm not mistaken. I was able to solo it with my shiny Ceruledge! And I'm pretty sure that happened on night 1, too. So I was impressed. And that's also pretty funny, Eclipse Knight. I consider the Alolan Decidueye boss to be much easier than the Hisui form. Oh, sorry, I completely missed your messages there, Taylor. I understand why Cadence of Hyrule would be a hard game. It's a rhythm game, I know. I've played it before. Crypt of the Necrodancer is a pretty hard game to learn, in general. Ooh, and I hope you enjoy Hyrule Warriors. I don't like those type of hack-and-slash Dynasty Warrior style games. They're not my cup of tea, but I'm glad they have gained an audience. I don't remember the Bug Terra type Samurott being difficult. I could be wrong. However, it is worth mentioning, the next 7-star Terra raid is going to be Water Terra type Hisuian Samurott. If it's anything like the Unova form, I'm not looking forward to it. I will be making a community post about Hisuian Samurott tomorrow. I'll probably drop that before I drop my Splatoon 3 video. I like to space out my posts and videos. Oops, I did not mean to graze the Y button there. You know, honestly, chat, I had thought about starting an alt account for Legends Arceus on my spare time, just so I could use one of the other starters that wasn't Cyndaquil. I don't know how many of you were there for that, but when I first played through Pokemon Legends Arceus, I chose Cyndaquil as my starter. I still think that's my personal Game of the Year for last year, by the way. I hate to say this, but in terms of Games of the Year this year, it's looking like my personal Game of the Year is going to be Pizza Tower. Which kind of blows, because I was hoping I would get around to beating some Nintendo games this year. I only ever beat World 1 of Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And yes, I did hear about that, Taylor. I hope it turns out well. 'Cause just from the announcement alone, I do not have high hopes. Well, I guess I misspoke there. It's more like I'm cautiously optimistic. I want that movie to do well. No, it's not another Illumination Nintendo movie. This is going to be a live-action Legend of Zelda movie. That spells bad news at the offset, but I am cautiously optimistic. As long as we don't get another Chris Pratt Mario situation, we should be A-okay. Otherwise, we might have a Legend of Zelda movie that's kind of like that really old cartoon. The one where Link always goes, "Well, excuse me, princess." I never saw that cartoon because it aired before I was born. But still, it sounds like it was a fun time. Oh my gosh, JD. That sounds absolutely dirty, and I'm pretty sure they would do that, considering Hisuian Samurott's hidden ability is Sharpness. So any slashing moves that it uses will have their power multiplied by 50%. At least I think that's true. Yep, it is. Did you also know that Unova Samurott's hidden ability was changed to Sharpness in Generation 9? They were, Prox? Oh, man! I loved Astro Boy 2009 as well! That was such a good movie! If that ever came to fruition, I would have totally seen that as a kid. Oh, man. I just hope whomever makes this live-action version puts things in good hands. I really hope it's like, shoot, what was it? I really hope the live-action Zelda movie is like Twilight Princess. That's my prediction, anyway. Either that or Skyward Sword. What do you guys think the live-action Legend of Zelda movie will be based on? My most reasonable guess is Twilight Princess, but I think my dream guess would be Skyward Sword. The only way they'd ever make a movie about The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is to do an Illumination movie, like with Mario. Ooh, Wind Waker is a nice guess. I've never played The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Maybe it'll be another original story? Yeah, that makes sense, but part of me wishes it would be based on one of the games. Ergo, Twilight Princess. That seems like the best Zelda game to make a movie about, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. It's not slated to come out until next year. Ooh, Link's Awakening is another good guess. I didn't even think about that, Taylor. They'd better not pull a Disney for it? Oh. I see what you mean, Prox. And alright, see you later, Taylor. Thanks for stopping by. If that's true, Eclipse Knight, I hope to goodness that it's a spiritual successor to the Kirby anime. If you guys have never watched Kirby Right Back at Ya, do yourself a favor and watch it. It is so freaking funny. Especially King Dedede and Meta Knight. They're the best characters in the anime. Especially in the English dub. This is one time I would recommend the English dub over an anime's Japanese dub. Ugh, excuse me. Nothing for that. They really did make Meta Knight have a Spanish accent. You know what? Hang on. I think this is correct, but I don't want to mix my facts up. I'm going to hatch this Pumpkaboo egg, and then I want to look something up about the Kirby anime. There we go. 135 coming up. Let's see, where is it? No shiny. Good thing I missed it, or didn't miss it. Aw, dang it! For some reason, I had it backwards in my head. I thought Meta Knight was voiced by the same guy who played Mewtwo in the Pokemon movies, Dan Green. But no, he's voiced by Eric Stewart. I swear, though, I've heard Dan Green in other VA roles besides Mewtwo. I just can't think of anything. Let me see. Oh, no wonder! He's the voice of frickin' Yami Yugi! And Gym Leader Chuck from Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. If that's true, Eclipse Knight, I really hope Kirby has his iconic voice. It would be weird to make him speak full sentences. Even though he kinda did in the first episode of the Kirby anime. I bet you guys didn't know that. In the very first episode of Kirby Right Back at Ya, that's the only time Kirby's ever talked in the series, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Dagnabbit. I just realized something, by the way. If I do hatch the Shiny Pumpkaboo today, I don't have a good nickname for it. Usually I try to think of 2 different nicknames for my shiny targets. If they're either male or female, but for this one, I got nothing. I'm sorry. I'll think of something, I'm sure. Maybe it is for the first few episodes. It has been forever since I've seen the Kirby anime. I wouldn't say there's any real lore to follow, but if you guys want a good place to start off for the Kirby anime, I highly recommend the first episode, yes. But another one of my favorites is the one about Dynablade. It's called Kirby's Excellent Adventure. Yes, they went there. Uh-oh. YouTube was having a conniption there. Are you alright? Yeah, no drop frames. It's a good thing I upped my bitrate earlier. Well, not earlier, but a while ago. Another one coming up. Not shiny. Okay. Dagnabbit. Because this is going to be a smaller stream, I doubt that I'll get the Shiny Pumpkaboo today, but we'll see. I have a feeling if I don't get it today, it'll happen next time I hunt for this. Yeah, now the only good places to watch Nintendo shows like that are on dodgy websites or third-party sources. Dang, my phone is blowing up. I'm gonna have to clear out all those game notifications whenever we're done here. Alright, nothing there. I suppose if I don't get the shiny this time, I'll just try my darndest to resume it next October. I don't want to do these out-of-season shiny hunts all the time. This is my only exception because of Splatoween. You know what? I'm going to add that in the description. I will continue this hunt next year if I don't get it today. There we go. Now there's no confusion. Alright then, I'll have to look that up, Prox. Thanks for the tip. We'll get this last egg hatched, and then I'll get started on the next one. Or, the next set of 5, excuse me. Nothing. Oh yeah, I guess there is one thing I can talk about involving Splatoon 3. Big Run is coming. Again. It's gonna be on Barnacle and Dime this time, and we're gonna have a new King Salmonid. The Megalodontia. Also known as Joe. I don't know if I'm gonna have a guest for this Big Run stream. I'm currently asking someone, but I haven't gotten a response. I'm gonna wait to see if they respond before I say anything, because I don't want to make any empty promises, you know? So for now, I guess what I can say for now is I most likely won't have a guest. But if I do, I will let you guys know. I'll be sure to include that in my December 1st update whenever that rolls around. That's also dependent on if we get Big Run that weekend. The worst part is, Hisuian Samurott is arriving the first weekend in December as well. So we'll have 2 different game events happening in one weekend if that's the case. It ain't the first time, honestly. There was an Eevee mass outbreak event in Scarlet and Violet this weekend as well. I know what you mean, Eclipse Knight, but I usually don't talk about that on my streams on purpose. I don't have, like, any personal preference on whom I choose for my stream guests. That's the best way I can put it. I'm sorry if that came off as rude, but still, I hope you guys get what I mean. That was Egg 141. I guess I accidentally pressed the button twice for 140. But yeah, the way it works is I usually don't talk about collab streams that I do until I know for certain whomever I'm asking is able to join me, you know? Ooh, I gotta check that out later. And yeah, Prox has a good point. If you're on the other end of a collab, like if you're wanting to be the guest, don't be too forceful about it. That can go very badly in certain circles. I've seen that happen with other YouTubers. Luckily, I haven't had very many circumstances like that. I just hope I don't anytime soon. That does not sound fun. I feel sorry for YouTubers that go through that. It's like I want to help, but I can't. I'm that type of person, you know. Yo, daycare lady. There we go. Give me an egg. It's unavoidable at worst, especially for big YouTubers. Very true, Prox. This whole time I've been trying to figure out exactly how I wanted to say that. One false word and, you know. My worst fear when it comes to streaming, if I'm being honest, is I say one thing that I don't mean to, and everyone starts taking me out of line. I don't like to be that type of person. Once again, I never expected to ramble in a situation like this. It's Suika game all over again. But I'm glad I got that off my chest. Now, let me see. Oh, that was another non-shiny. Gotta put that up on the counter. Dang it! I hit it twice again! I gotta remember to stop doing that. No, we go here. Then we do that. And then... Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I like to call that the pancake waffle analogy. So, it's like, on social media, you can say something like, I like pancakes, and then someone else will come in and say, so you don't like waffles? And it's like, no, those are two freaking different sentences. Get that straight before you get all confrontational, you know what I'm saying? Exactly, Prox. If I'm being honest, that's been one of my hardest things to learn as a streamer. I am not the best with social cues. I never have been, even when I was extremely little. So, I try my best each and every day, whether I'm live or not. I like to think I'm getting better. I definitely wasn't as good as I am now when I was young. Holy mackerel. Exactly. You get what I'm saying. Now, how many eggs is that? 4? Alright. One more for this batch. Ah! Sorry, news reporter lady. There we go. While this is going on, I'm going to see if I can find someone else I can raid, since my stream is going to be ending soon. I don't see anyone at the moment, but I'll check again after my stream actually ends. I'll probably just send you guys over to someone who's playing Splatoon 3. If I can find someone. Did that count twice? No, it didn't. Okay, we are on 146 now. Not shiny. Why am I not surprised at this point? At the rate this is going, we're going to be on 150 eggs after this batch, so let's see. Yeah, that'll be a good place to stop. I'll go to 200 eggs. Oops, did not mean to go angry there. Then I'll end the stream. Because I'm pretty sure by the time I get to number 200, it'll be close to 7 p.m. Ah, I almost dropped my controller while reaching for my phone. No wonder I'm getting a lot of notifications. It's all from Sky Children of the Light. Maybe I'll stream that as well as Salmon Run after I get back from my break. I still gotta finish the Season of Revival. I also need to remember to get the Season of Revival Adventure Pass whenever December 1st rolls around. I already used up my entertainment money for this month on Super Mario Bros. Wonder and the Big Man amiibo. Good choices, if I am being perfectly honest. Good content-friendly choices. Dang it. Nothing on 150. Hopefully, I'll get lucky soon. If not, then there's next year, I suppose. I better get out of this box before I forget that I'm still in here. Let's just go back here. I forgot to mention this as well. That Pikachu that I was breeding with earlier was holding a light ball. So that means all the Pichu that I was hatching learned the move Volt Tackle. That is an extremely powerful physical electric type move that is exclusive to the Pikachu family. That's their signature move. It deals a heck of a lot of recoil damage, though. It's basically an even stronger version of the move Wild Charge, before Wild Charge even existed. Or wait. Yeah. Volt Tackle is a physical move. The Light Ball item doubles Pikachu's special attack, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, both of its attack stats. Okay, never mind. So yeah, maybe Volt Tackle is useful if it holds the light ball. How many eggs is that? I lost track again. 3. All right. There's number 4 of this batch. At this point, you know what? I have a better idea. I'm going to use the faster method to get the rest of these eggs. Because at this point, I don't got time for this. I'll hatch these 5, collect the rest of the 45 eggs, and then hatch those individually. That's the closest thing I can do to match the breeding method of Gen 9. That'll probably speed things up a little bit. Dang it! I keep just barely touching the Y button. I need to keep my fingers away from that. There we go. Everything's working still. Hey, daycare lady, I'm kind of in a rush here. I need those Pumpkaboo eggs. There you go, atta girl. All right. Let's move these eggs over here, so that way they're not blocking anything else. Because I believe that other box only had room for 29 eggs. No, 24. Sorry. I forget. It's 6 rows long and 5 columns long. And that was 153. Here's 154. We're back to business. Yep. Nothing. I'll get it one of these centuries. That's it for this batch, but I'm still gonna keep them in my party so that way I can look for more eggs. I gotta collect 45. Yeah. I'll keep a running tally in my head. You guys don't have to worry about counting that. Alright. That's 3. Also, welcome back, Dylan. I saw you in here earlier. I'm taking a small break from the individual egg hatching so I can collect a bunch of them at once and then hatch them that way. I still want to get to 200 eggs. Depending on how fast or slow this goes, I might have to end it sooner. I don't know. Oh, hang on. I gotta mute for a second. I'll still be playing. Ugh, sorry about that. I really had to scratch my nose there. I always hide my PNG tuber for that too. Face this way, thank you. Or not. I swear, you gotta talk to the daycare lady at the exact correct angle to make you face her. Or no, the other way around, to make her face you. I can English, I swear. So how many is that? Only 7? Jeez. I didn't realize it was that slow. Maybe this is why I've been avoiding Sword and Shield egg hunts this whole time. There we go. Now that's better, daycare lady. There we go. That's 10. We are about 25% of the way there. A little less than 25%, but semantics, honestly. I swear I gotta get these eggs fast. Then I can hatch them fast. Hey, the game must be listening. Now I'm getting a bunch of eggs. That's what happens when I don't do this before stream, though. I have to spend a lot of stream time doing this. Alright, how many eggs is that? 14. Now we're in business. Come on, daycare lady. Don't fail me now. If worst comes to worst, I may have to just collect a number of eggs ending in 5. So I can still end on an even number. I don't want to chance myself with this rainstorm, man. Also, there's number 15, so we are a third of the way to 45. I remember what happened when I first streamed the Pikmin 4 demo. And the F-Zero 99 Queen League. I don't want my Wi-Fi to cut out. That ruins my flow, you feel me? That should be 18? 17. Dang it, one off. There we go, that's 18. Now I can keep track more easily. if I do get the Shiny Pumpkaboo from this batch, I'll probably change the first part of the title. And then change it again after I end. To make it flow better. I don't know if what I'm hearing is thunder or an airplane passing by. I really hope it's the latter, because, yeah. You know what? Let me check my weather app while I got the time. Oh, yep, it's still on the way. Okay. This is the first time in a while I've had to do a stream under a time crunch. I usually don't like to do them because it stresses me out. But I gotta do what I gotta do, I suppose. Come on, daycare lady. Give me another egg, or a bunch more eggs. I've only got about 30 minutes, and I've only got 21 eggs. There you go. Oops, I did not mean to do that, but it doesn't matter. Part of me kind of hopes that these really long delays between eggs mean one of them is going to be a shiny. I know that's not the case, but I like to pretend that it is. It makes the experience more enjoyable. Right. So the next one... No, not yet. Too early. I won't mention it again until there's actually an egg ready. There we go. This should be egg number 24, so I need 6 more for a full box. And then I'll need 15 more after that. So there's 1. Maybe I'll just hatch this box first, in case I run out of time. I might do that, actually. That sounds good. And then if I am close to running out of time, I'll just hatch another batch of 5 and then end it at 190. Yeah, that'll work. Ugh, sorry about that. It is not fun being this sick with a cold. I got 30 minutes. That should be egg number 27, question mark? Yep, nailed it. 3 more and then I'll start hatching again. And then if I got time, I'll just collect however many I can. And then hatch those before 7. Ugh, excuse me. There we go. That takes care of that. Yes, keep doing that, daycare lady. Get those eggs quickly. I was trying to figure out how to say that without sounding awkward. There's only so much you can say about Pokemon breeding without sounding awkward. There we go. That is a full box of 30. Let's hatch those and see how far we are in our little time crunch. And hey, maybe one of these will be a shiny Pumpkaboo and I won't have to worry about that. Get the hint, game! No, not that. I keep forgetting. It's Y for the multi-select in Sword and Shield instead of minus. The good news is, because I used this method to collect this batch of 30 eggs, they should, in theory, hatch quickly. Keyword should. The way it works is, because of how the eggs are directly placed into the box at around the same time, that means they'll hatch around the same time. That's how it works in Gen 9 as well. I've had a lot of instances where that's happened in my shiny Fuecoco hunts. Which, by the way, I do want to resume at some point. We're at 500 Fuecoco eggs with no shiny. I want to get a shiny, unaware Fuecoco. And yep, sure enough, I was right. All these eggs are going to be hatching really fast. Take one step and there's another one. Dang it. I swear I just thought of a good nickname for a shiny female Pumpkaboo. I need to look up what it is real quick. Let's see. There we go. I found it. It's a reference to some other game, but it fits considering the character I'm referencing. Just need to look it up to make sure I get the reference right. Ah, yeah, there it is. It's a character from a game called Dead Estate. It's a witch named Cordelia. Considering her design, I think that would be perfect for a nickname for a shiny female Gourgeist. However, this batch is not going to work. Maybe I could make a reference to The Nightmare Before Christmas instead. I don't know. Wait, why didn't I think of that sooner? Of course I could have made a reference to The Nightmare Before Christmas. I could name a male shiny Pumpkaboo after Jack Skellington. Duh! That's such an obvious answer. I want to hatch this first egg of this batch before I continue with what I was saying. There we go. 161 coming up. Ah, yep, I knew it. And if I get a female shiny, I could name it after Sally. Also from The Nightmare Before Christmas. That'll work. Instead of referencing a video game that I've never even played. That's egg 163. No, that was 162. I had the right number this whole time. This is 163. Come on, give it to me. No. Pumpkaboo really hates me. Come on. I'm in a bit of a rush here, game. I just want the shiny. Here comes another egg. And that's not it either. One of these days, I swear I'll get it. Yeah, that's that batch taken care of. I'll release all these non-shiny Pumpkaboo after I end the stream. Here comes another batch, and we move. Is there anyone else who's going live today? No! That's so weird. At least of the people who have redirects on. I rarely do this, but is anyone live in my Twitch feed playing Splatoon? Yes, but I don't know how well that'll work. We'll see what happens. It all depends on if they're still live by the time I'm done here. That one wasn't shiny. Good thing I looked. By the way, if for whatever reason I do end up missing if I hatch the shiny, please let me know. Because I'm only human. I can only look at these non-shiny pumpkins for so long before I go crazy. I was crazy once. But seriously, though, please do let me know if I end up missing the shiny. I shouldn't, but it never hurts to have backup. Ugh. One of these days, man. One of these days I'll get over this cold. I gotta remember to not pop off too hard, either. I don't want to lose all this energy I've been trying to recover. We're coming up to egg number 183, by the way. If the Shiny Pumpkaboo doesn't show up then that'll be, or this'll be, my longest Gen 8 Shiny Egg Hunt ever that I've streamed. The longest Gen 8 Shiny Egg Hunt I've ever had was Applin. I hatched one in, I believe, 502 eggs. That is roughly the number I was at. I lost track by the time I actually did get it. But I do know it was around 500, so it was still under odds. But it was very long! If anything, this stream has also taught me to never do this without preparing eggs ahead of time first. Otherwise, I'll end up in a time crunch like this. Rainstorm or not, there's only so much I can take. This should be 172 if my counter is correct. That's not a shiny, but we'll see what this counter is at. Yep, it's right. 173 coming up. Dang it. Let me see. Yeah, at the rate I'm going, it's currently 6:45. I am probably gonna have to stop at 190. Because after finishing this batch, we'll be at, or this box I should say, we'll be at 185. Because we got 10 more after this. I think that's for the best. That's it for this. And I guess the good thing is, with this last batch of 5 eggs, I'll only have to collect 5 of them. I won't be waiting around for the whole 15. Come on, a little faster, game. I need to remember to upgrade my bike a little more in Pokemon Sword and Shield. Or, not Sword and Shield, but my Sword Let's Play. I've barely upgraded it there. Sorry about the background noise if that got picked up. My phone was ringing. It was an unknown number, so... like I care. Can we get lucky with 177? I'd also like to point out, egg number 169 was also not shiny. No lucky number. Please, come on. I gave up on Gen 8 shiny hunts for a reason. There's a reason why I only do those every few months. It's not like the odds are any better or worse between this and Scarlet and Violet. It's just that I don't like this method. I much rather prefer the picnic method for breeding in Gen 9. That's way more my style. Mostly because you get eggs a heck of a lot faster. Okay, if any of these first 3 eggs aren't shiny, this is gonna overtake Galarian Meowth. I guess while this is going on, I'm gonna get the last 5 eggs ready. I hope this gives the game enough time to actually give them to me. I really wanted to get another full set of 100 eggs from this stream, but if I gotta stop at 190 to avoid the storm, then so be it. Hang on a second. I thought I heard the rain just then, but oh well. Two more. Ah! I can't keep pressing the Y button. That's not the time, game. I think I was hearing one of the appliances in my house instead of the rain. Ah, I was about to say, will this batch of 5 eggs hatch first, or will I get my 5th egg from the next batch? And it looks like it's the former. If this next egg, not this one, but if this next egg isn't shiny, this is going to be longer than my Galarian Meowth hunt. So let's see. Is it a tie? Or are we going to go longer than 183? I have that number memorized because of how special it was. That was my first successful Gen 8 shiny hunt. And it looks like we're going to go longer than 183. That's what I was afraid of. Now we'll see if I can still get this under odds. And, I guess to add on to that, we'll see if we get this under odds next Halloween. Because that is when I will resume this. No more of this out-of-season shiny hunting nonsense. That's just not my style. Come on, daycare lady. One last egg. Thank you. And, before I forget, I'm also going to remove Gourgeist. So that way, I don't forget about it when I eventually resume my Shiny Pichu hunt. Okay, that time I definitely heard that airplane. By the way, I have figured out whom we're gonna raid, and I normally don't do this, but we are going to be raiding someone on Twitch. Provided they're still live. Yep, they're still live. So I'm just gonna say this right now. Our raid target this time will be a Twitch streamer. You don't have to have an account to watch the stream, just to chat. It's like YouTube in a way. I'm not going to say who it is just yet, but do know this. Whenever I do Twitch raids, I have a custom raid message that I only use for that. I'll go over that whenever I end the stream. No, you don't. I've watched Twitch streams plenty of times before I made my Twitch account. Granted, most of them were from Proton John, but that's beside the point. But don't worry, I will be sending you guys over to a Splatoon 3 Twitch streamer. Nothing there. We got 2 more eggs. Come on, game. Make me proud. Just give this to me. Dang it. I was very hopeful. If anything, to check if these Pumpkaboo have been shiny, I've been looking at the bottom half. That's the part that changes the most whenever it's shiny. See? It's pink and orange normally, but a shiny Pumpkaboo has a purple and green bottom half. But there we go. That's gonna do it for the stream, because I don't want to stick around and potentially have my Wi-Fi cut out again. It stinks that I gotta do this, but I gotta stay safe, you know. Now let's see if I can find where my Appleton is. Or no, sorry. I completely forgot about you, Void. I didn't mean to do that, man. But there we go. That's gonna be it for the stream. So, don't go anywhere. It's time for the raid. Now let me see. Nice, they're still live. Okay. This is a very rare occurrence, but we are going to be raiding someone on Twitch. I'm sure you've heard of Milana. She is currently playing Anarchy Series, trying to reach X rank for this season. I think it would be nice to drop by Milana and wish her some luck. So here's the link. And when you get there, I want you guys to type hashtag #TentacleRaid YouTube. That is my raid message whenever I go over to someone on Twitch. Don't spam it, by the way. Even though I am raiding someone on Twitch, I still don't want to spam the raid message. Anyway, I will be taking a break for the rest of the week for Thanksgiving break. My second Splatoon 3 Chill Season 2023 analysis will be out tomorrow sometime. But after that, I will be back to making regular content either on or after the 27th. So, until then, this is Tentacles signing out. I'm gonna miss you guys. But please take care, everybody. Alright?